is easily one of the highest-paid and most eccentric comedy legends in Hollywood history. But his off-screen life is 10 times wilder than any Rush Hour movie. From getting terrible tax advice from Wesley Snipes, to nearly falling off a Jeep on Tupac's music video set, to flying across Africa with Bill Clinton, Chris Tucker's real life is pure, unfiltered chaos. Today, we're breaking down his absolute funniest and most unbelievable true stories. Before Chris was commanding $20 million per film, he was just a kid growing up in Atlanta under a strict household. Even after blowing up as Smokey and Friday, his family made sure his ego stayed firmly grounded on earth, starting with Sunday morning church trips and brutal reality checks.
They, being a comedian, like, what? They was all laughing at me, like, all right, I'm gonna come down there and see you perform. And I invited them down to the comedy club, and they was down there, and I was on the list, but being a comedian, you might not get to go up.
It's not guaranteed.
So I didn't get to go up that night, so I had to ride all the way home, and they was in the car. I thought you was a comedian. You didn't go up and all this stuff, and I said, okay, one day I'm gonna go up, y'all gonna see. So now they ask me for money every day, and I said, I thought you was gonna pay me back.
Once Chris broke into Hollywood, he immediately found himself in dangerous, larger-than-life situations. Case in point, the 1995 music video for Tupac Shakur's California Love, where lowrider Jeeps and real-life moguls made for a chaotic set.
I was.
What was that?
It was fun and dangerous at the same time. I mean, Tupac just got out of jail. Suge Knight was walking around with a Rottweiler. I didn't know I was gonna get bit or what. And I almost fell off a Jeep, and Michael Clark Duncan saved my life, and my good friend. He's not
He saved your life?
He saved my life. I was so young. I was on the Jeep, and I was acting, and I was overacting, because I was like, ah, yeah. And they went over a doom in the middle of the desert, and I was like, ah. And Michael said, come here, little boy, come back here. I said,
Then came Rush Hour, pairing Chris with international action icon Jackie Chan. Their dynamic on screen was legendary, but behind the scenes, Chris had to adapt to Jackie's relentless work ethic and some downright bizarre antics.
Every day I couldn't wait to come on the set to see Jackie Chan. I was late most of the time, but when I got there, Jackie was there waiting with his legs crossed saying, where's Chris Tucker? We are late, But he didn't complain, he knew I was this young kid who, didn't know his lines, but he went with the flow. Jackie, it was just an honor working with you, and I can't wait to work with you again. And you work with so many other actors too. You made a lot of people rich, Jackie. A lot of people rich. And I couldn't back out of it. He said, Jackie Chan, Daddy, we got to go. So I went over there. Jackie took care of us. We went to a different restaurant every night. He's the man. Jackie owned everything. He's like, you like hotel? He said, you like hotel? I said, yeah, it's my hotel. That's my hotel. No. So I got to do more movies. And then he was like, why are you over here? I said, I came to see you. What do you think I'm over here for? You're the only person I know in China.
With multi-million-dollar paychecks rolling in, Chris quickly realized that managing massive wealth was harder than earning it. Between trying to run family businesses and taking financial advice from fellow celebrities, things got hilariously out of hand.
Family worked for me in my comedy club, and I went there. The club wasn't making no money, but everybody had new cars, and that's what... My brother was drinking up all the inventory. He's like, I gotta try this stuff, man. Make sure it ain't small. I said, man,
How long did it last?
About a year. That was it.
Who made the call to shut it down?
I did. I was like, this is over. I'm not making no money. This is gonna mess up my movie money.
Were they upset with you?
My dad was upset with me because he was the cook. He was like, what am I gonna do now? Be careful who you listen to, because that's the last time I let Wesley Snipes help me out with my taxes.
Despite his financial roller coasters, Chris Tucker built one of the most absurd contact lists in celebrity history. According to Ben Affleck, Chris doesn't just know Hollywood stars. He knows global leaders, sports icons, and royalty.
Yeah. You know everybody?
I kind of do, and I mean, Ben and my buddy Dave Chappelle, they always joke like, you know everybody, man, you're everywhere. Where are you right now? I'm like, I'm in Saudi Arabia with the king.
Oh my God.
I'm calling you right back. He's giving gifts away.
He's giving gifts away. It's Oprah's favorite thing.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Okay, how about like Stevie Wonder? You know Stevie Wonder?
I know Stevie. Stevie's, oh man, he called me. It's the big events, man. People come out, man. And I came with Kareem.
Kareem invited me. His people called because we knew each other.
Okay.
And I was surprised. I wasn't planning on going. Kareem people called. So Kareem wants you to go. I said, okay, I'm in Jersey at a golf tournament. I'll just come right over to Milwaukee. No problem.
Yeah.
So they hooked it up. And man, I'm walking down the tunnel with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Oscar Robertson and all the guys who won in 71.
Yeah.
That was the year I was born in 71.
Out of all his high-profile friendships, nothing compares to Chris Tucker's bond with the king of pop, Michael Jackson. Hanging out with Michael meant entering a completely surreal world of secret disguises and private jam sessions.
With Michael Jackson? Because what's that like?
You know what? We go to the movies sometimes. We go to the movies. Both of us like going to the movies. So we go to the movies, but it's hard because Michael got to sneak in the movie right before it starts. So Michael come in there like with a ninja suit on. He's hiding and all black. All of a sudden, I'm sitting there, where's Michael? And then I turn around. He's like, hey, Chris. I'm like, oh, man. How long you been here? About 5 minutes. I'm sorry. Did I scare you? Sorry, Chris. And then, you know, somebody I idoled and admired so much, man, and become his friend. I was in one of his videos and stuff and just loved Michael, man. We became friends, man. I hung out with him a lot. And Michael was just so nice, man. You'd be around him and you just get happy, man. He would give you anything. If you liked something, like I was just complimenting a flat screen TV he had, and he gave it to me. I was like, Michael, I didn't want the TV. But then the black came out of me. I started liking everything after that. I said, Michael.
Whether he's dodging IRS letters, traveling the world with presidents, or getting told to beat it by Michael Jackson, Chris Tucker remains one of the most uniquely gifted talents in entertainment. He turned real-life chaos into comedy gold and proved why his legacy as a box office giant will live on forever.
But you don't do drugs, you don't do alcohol, you don't even swear when you do stand-up.
Yeah, you know, when I was younger, I used to cuss a lot, and I was always look at it and cringe when I watch myself. So I said, you know what? I want to be a great comedian. My material to speak first. So that's why I said that I don't really want to cuss.
Never change, Rob. Which Chris Tucker moment was your absolute favorite? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more viral celebrity breakdowns.